Hello, Central Illinois. Peoria Notre Dame's best girls soccer season ends on the state's biggest soccer stage, the state title game. Peoria Notre Dame battling Chicago St. Ignatius up in Naperville for a state championship. The Irish were able to get 5 shots on goal by their star Ava LaFollette. But wow, was the goalie for St. Ignatius, MC Galante, terrific. First half ends with the score 0-0. We're headed to the second half, and the best opportunity of the game for the Irish. It's again Ava LaFollette with the blast here. A terrific diving save, but the rebound's going to go right to Shay Larson. Oh, she stopped them both. The Irish can't believe it. 4 minutes left in the match. It's now St. Ignatius with a direct kick. Riley Bear makes the initial save, a diving save, but the rebound by Lily Garcia is the only goal of the game. St. Ignatius stuns Peoria Notre Dame 1-0. The Irish finished second place in state.
We really put in the work. We had chances. We had a lot of chances. We didn't end up coming out with a win, but regardless, I'm so proud of us in our season and the records we broke, the history made, and I just love all these girls so much.
We were happy we got here when we made history making it this game, and we were wanting to come out that win, but I think the hardest thing is just that we were all best friends, and the hardest thing is just not having any more time with them. So,
congratulations to the Irish on a school best second place finish in state. We head to the softball diamond now, where Leroy is also in the state title game for the first time in school history. The Leroy Panthers battling Carrollton today at the Louisville Slugger Complex. Morgan Fleming right here is going to slice this ball into right field for a single for Leroy, but boy, after an early start, it was all Carrollton. Brooklyn Ireland a 2-run double off the wall. They scored 4 in the first and never looked back. Leroy's great season ends in second place in state. 10-0, Carrollton is the winner.
And we're the first female athletics team in Leroy history to play for a state title, and that means a lot to them, means a lot to me, it means a lot to this community.
It's really exciting to see the work we put in and how it's turned out and how we've inspired little girls around us to want to play and be in these moments.
Congratulations to Leroy again on an incredible record-breaking season. The Eureka Hornets cap off an incredible baseball season with what else? Another gritty victory. Eureka suffered an emotionally heartbreaking loss in the semifinals yesterday, but they respond today in the third place game versus Sterling Newman Catholic. Cohen Allstott was terrific on the mound. Tanner Wiegand, what a career he's had at Eureka. He rips a triple right here as the Hornets jump on top. Wiegand had 2 hits and 3 RBIs for the Hornets. Isaac Schaefer had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Lots of hits by Eureka. 14 hits. They scored 9 runs. Here's Cohen Allstott slicing in an RBI base hit. Eureka caps off a 35-win season. That's a school record. Third place in state's the best finish ever for the Hornets.
But I think the big thing is just the ability for these guys to grind, fight every game, always have an opportunity to win a baseball game, and do it with class. And every single one of these guys, they try to make sure that they make themselves better, make the team better, and then keep working towards that.
Congratulations to Eureka. What a fun team to cover. Class 1A baseball, Lexington playing for third place as well down in Champaign. Jack Miller right here with a base hit for the Minutemen. They came out and scored some runs early. Preston Wiltz then with a bunt single, but Lexington falls 9-4. Lexington winds up fourth place in state for the first state finals trip in 35 years. The big school baseball state finals are next weekend. We got a couple sectional titles to show you. First of all, Washington battling Morris in Class 3A. Big start for the Panthers in this game. Camden Augustine with a base hit right here in the 4th inning as they jump on top of this game. 4-zip, a 2-run base hit by Camden Augustine, who had 2 hits in the game. In the 5th inning, Morris pushed across 1 run, and they were threatening. They had runners on second and third, but Gavin Lawrence, the hook for the strikeout, and he's all fired up. The Panthers allowed 0 earned runs in the sectional. Here's the final out, a ground ball to shortstop, and here comes the bench mob celebrating a Washington 4-1 win, a sectional title for the Panthers.
You know, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. These are my guys right here. Let's go!
You were ready to go.
Always. We're always ready to go. We're ready for anybody.
Yeah, we are. Let's go. One more for state.
One more. I mean, there's nobody I'd rather have on the mound than Cody Prina for one more game.
Prina will be on the mound for Monday's Super Sectional against Bennett Academy. In Class 4A, Normal Community, and maybe the game of the day, a wild game. The Ironmen fell behind O'Fallon 4-zip at the Illinois Wesleyan Sectional, but they would rally led by Max Heineman. Heineman had an amazing game. He rips this ball into center field for a 2 RBI double, but he's just getting warmed up. Later, watch this swing by Max Heineman. bombs away. Out of the yard, Heineman had 5 RBIs, including a long home run. Yeah, over the fencing out there. O'Fallon tied it up 8-8 after Normal Community went ahead 8-4. But in the 6th, Kyle Beatty right here with the go-ahead RBI. Luke Clunky and the Ironmen shut it down for a thrilling 10-8 win. The Ironmen are in the Elite Eight.
What showed today is we stayed together, and that's just like the biggest thing. Our resiliency all year, just coming back down from big games when we needed to the most.
That was Max Heineman. Congratulations to the Ironmen. Big League Baseball, Cubs and Cardinals both win. Cardinals will go for the sweep of the Dodgers Sunday. Jim Dandy time for you. Let's head back to Washington because Kyle Wisher, here they come. It's Carter Prina, it's Tyler Humphrey, it's the captains. If the senior captains are doing that to their head coach, you know it's a special season. It sure has been for the Washington Panthers. Your Jim Dandy.